I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if that was a good like impression of it or not.
Come again. This is Kirby Kwan Jr. Let's go.
Hello everybody, my name is Kirby Kwan Jr. from the 6th and welcome back to yet another Memoirs of a Ratchet Asian Kid. Today I'm going to be also recalling sort of like a story that I've been through. Of course, that's what I do every single time I do this. So today we're going to be talking about the finals, the NBA finals, game 3, and some shit that I witnessed. So for games 1 and 2, I actually watched at my own house just via the internet, and we just group chatted between me, Patrick, Will, and some other friends like Philip and Marco and my boy Trehan as well. For game 3, I actually went up with a couple of buddies of mine, Nick and Pororo, and I witnessed the most fakest fans that I've ever met. It's funny because like 2 years ago, Kevin, William, and myself tried to have this entire podcast, and our discussion topic was about bandwagon and motherfuckers. And never have I ever seen more bandwagoners in Toronto since we made it to the finals via the Raptors. Hold on, I'll be right back. Now that's more like it. I'll be honest, actually. I prefer the fit of the Michelin S caps more than the new Airs, so let me just go ahead and switch this back. So let's bring it back to game 3. So Nick, Paulo, and myself went out to see the game at like a sports pub, right? And this is where I met the most fakest bandwagoner that I've seen so far. Let me actually throw this out there first before I forget to. I don't even watch basketball that much. Like, I don't even watch full games. I usually watch the highlights, and that's how I keep up with like a few teams. But this guy, Jesus Christ, he knew nothing about basketball, and it shows. Now, I forget which quarter it was, but in game 3, Draymond took a charge from Kawhi Leonard, and it was really close to restricted area, but he wasn't. And then the bandwagoner said, "Yo, are you dumb? That's barely a charge. Like, that should have been a blocking foul. Are you dumb? Like, what? Like, can't you see that he was trying to... That should have been a blocking foul, bro." I'll be honest, they made the right call. It was definitely a charge. And then on the flip side, I think it was Lowry. I mean, it's always Lowry because he always tries to take charges. He tried to take a charge, I think, and he got the charge call, maybe. I don't remember, but the thing that I very vividly remember was, was that this fool said, "Yo, that should have been a flagrant foul." Yo, are you dumb? That's supposed to be a flagrant foul. Like, man's just jumped into Lowry. You could totally tell that's supposed to be a flagrant foul. Because it's so, like, flagrant. Flagrant fouling, bro. How are you going to flagrant foul Lowry like that? Is that 7? Yeah, how are you going to flagrant foul Lowry like that? You know, come to think about it, I don't think he said flagrant. I think he said fragrance foul. Hashtag fragrance foul. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like if anything, when Ben Simmons like straight up like elbowed this fool's balls, that should have been a flagrant foul. Shit was fucked. So at this point, you know, me, Paulo, and Nick, we just thought that this dude had like home team bias, which, you know, to be honest, we all do. It's just he had it to a crazy extent. And then we realized he actually doesn't know shit about ball because I'm pretty sure we all know what a jump ball situation is, right? So at the end, Curry and Lowry, they all, you know, crowd the ball and then, you know, they call for a jump ball because, you know, that was the right call to do. Guess what this fool said? Yeah, so if you look at it from like this angle, right? You can tell that it's definitely supposed to be like Raptors ball. Like from this angle, like yeah, I guess it's supposed to be a jump ball, but it's definitely supposed to be Raptors ball. There's no way not like Curry had it. Like there's no way. Now here's the thing. If you don't know your shit, the easiest way for you to pretend like you do know your shit is by not commenting at all. Because I'll be honest, I didn't know everything that was going on in the game. Like, I certainly was able to point out a few suspect fouls, a few right calls, but I don't really know basketball like the back of my hand. Like, it's cool, I watch it sometimes, but I don't know it that well. But this fool didn't know shit. And if I say you don't know shit about basketball, then we got a problem. But the worst part about this, too, was he kept on screaming shit. Like, the whole entire fragrance, flowly, or whatever the fuck he said, like... No, that's not a fragrant fuck. He got me saying it now. Shit. And this sort of brings it to the moral of the story in this case. For me, if you don't know the game that well, it's cool. Just chill with the boys and, you know, enjoy the game. That's fine. You don't need to sort of pretend like you know everything. And if you want to be that dude and pretend like you know everything, at least do some research. Like, that's your due diligence. Just do some research about the game. Find out what's the difference between a charge and like a blocking foul, or find out the difference between anything and a flagrant foul. I can't get that out of my head. This fool said fragrance at a point, I swear to God. Because at a point, even the waitress that was serving us, because we were all around the same area, she was like, is everyone having a good time? Yo, did you see that fragrance foul? Because here's the thing, like leading up to game 3, like on the Tuesday, me, Patrick and Kevin were I guess more so me and Patrick were talking about basketball. And then Kevin just straight up said, wait, so if Kevin Durant is injured, then we're fucked, right? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And then he didn't realize that Kevin Durant is not fucking in Toronto. And you know what, man? That's cool. That's fine, because he straight up admits, and he said it. He's like, well, I don't fucking watch basketball. I'm just trying to like understand what's happening. And that's cool. If you admit to it, that's fine. We're not going to ridicule you or anything, because here's the thing that I really love about Kevin. He's a weird motherfucker, but he's a real motherfucker. Like, he won't lie about shit. He won't pretend like he knows or whatever, except for this one time where I caught him. But aside from that, he doesn't really like bullshit. Like, he'll straight up admit, I don't watch basketball. I don't know what's going on. If they defeat the Warriors, who are we facing next? Hey, if you didn't know that it was the finals, you know, that's fine. It's cool. You know, it's not like this means anything or anything. They should have did this in black, yo. So the moral of the story is just be yourself and just have a good time. It's fine if you don't follow the sport. It's fine if you if you want to hop on the bandwagon and support the hometown team. It's the hometown team, so do it. It's cool. You know, there's no need for you to act like you know the sport if you don't know the sport. So don't force yourself to be something that you're not, because the more you do that, the more you're going to expose yourself. And the best part is I didn't need to do anything. Everyone else just called his ass out. Called it a fragrance foul. I gotta stop doing this. So yeah, that's the moral of the story, man. Just be yourself, do you, and if you don't know what's going on, it's fine if you don't know what's going on. Just have a good time with everybody else. My name is Kirby Kwan Jr., Raptors in 6, and I'm out.